مهرجان كلمات، مهرجان الأدب الفلسطيني، هو عبارة عن 5 أيام في رحلة عبر فلسطين في القدس ورام الله وبيت لحم ونابلس وأيضا في حيفا. هو بتنظيم مشترك من المكتبة العلمية ومعهد الأبحاث البريطاني هنا في القدس.
I think that these kinds of festivals that bring together local and international writers across all the genres of poetry, journalism, fiction and non-fiction is a wonderful way to break down barriers and bring people together, especially for people that live in under oppression and occupation like in Palestine.
So when this invitation came to take part in this festival and visit a part of the world that I'd never been to, about which I've read so much, I was delighted. I was really thrilled, honoured to be able to accept that invitation.
أنا برأيي فرصة كثير كبيرة لتوسيع آفاقنا ككتاب وأيضاً توسيع آفاق القارئ اللي بيجي يشاركنا في الندوات اللي عم تنعقد في كثير بلاد بأنحاء وطننا.
I've traveled to Palestine several times over the years, but never in this capacity, and I feel honored to be invited to speak about my work in such a place.
Being a part of this festival is a huge honor for me. I came from Poland, so I know the Jewish stories and I know the history about Israel, but for me it's really important to understand and to know the other side of the world.
الجميل بمهرجان كلمات المهرجانات الأدبية إنها بتنقل الأدب لحيز مسموع ومرئي، يعني الأدب يعيش في الكتب، وهو كائن صامت حتى أثناء القراءة. فبالتالي المهرجان اللي بيجمع ناس وبيجمع مستمعين وبصير حوار وتفاعل مع الجمهور بيعطي بعد جديد للأدب من ناحية وجوده وحياته بين الناس.
For the British Council, culture is at the heart of what we do, and I think the Palestinian Literature Festival has been a wonderful opportunity for writers and readers to connect and talk about issues, history, stories that matter.
الأدب يمكن من الأشياء اللي بيعطيها للناس هي الأمل، هي الشعور بأنهم مش لحالهم، الشعور بأنه قصتهم الشخصية هي أيضاً لها قيمة وممكن تنحكى ويتماثل معها الآخرين وتشفي نفسك كمان.
المهرجان بنتقل من بلش في القدس وانتقل لنابلس وبعدين هلأ في رام الله وغدا في بيت لحم وبعدين في الناصرة وبحيفا. أنا برأيي هذا كتير مهم، يا ريت كانت الظروف تسمح إنه نقدر نوصل لغزة.
And also there was one Palestinian American who could not get to the festival. She was stopped at Lid Airport and she was deported. I mean, this was the saddest part of the festival, but we managed to link up with her and via Skype, and I think we actually brought her back into the festival, and she was with us, not physically, but at least in terms of her voice.
They don't care what happens in Gaza and in the West Bank. They don't know even that something is happening in Gaza or West Bank. This is political. Separating us, feeling this separation is political.
في كل يوم نبدأ نهارنا في جولة في الجامعات الفلسطينية وفي لقاء مع الطلاب وفي وركشوب أو ندوة صغيرة مع طلابنا الفلسطينيين لمحاولة صقل مهاراتهم الإبداعية وربطهم بالكتاب الدوليين.
كان في لقاء امبارح بالنجاح والتواصل مع الطلاب والشباب الصغار كتير شغلة مهمة لأنه دائما أملنا بالجيل الجديد.
Ran a workshop in writing creative nonfiction with some students at Birzeit University. We had a wonderful afternoon. We talked about a little bit about my approach to writing nonfiction and how to make nonfiction artful literature.
I did the workshop with undergraduate students in Najah University, and the students actually spoke in both languages, and I was impressed by the quality of the debate.
And I spend half my week as a doctor, half my week as a writer, and so this trip has been partly about seeing medical clinics and visiting the hospital and seeing some of the difficulties people face in accessing good medical care.
بعطينا إمكانية لتطوير أنفسنا، وأيضاً بعطي فرصة كثير كبيرة للكتاب المشاركين من الدول الأخرى بأنهم يتعرفوا على ثقافتنا وعلى بلادنا المختلفة، وخاصة إنه البرنامج كثير غني.
This festival is largely by Palestinians, about Palestinians, for Palestinians, and also a dialogue with outsiders being academics, being novelists, being historians.
في كل مساء هنالك اجتماع مفتوح، لقاء عام للمجتمع الفلسطيني، للقاء 5 أو 6 كتاب من هذه مجموعة الكتاب الدوليين والمحليين.
ثيم واسع بحيث سمح لأسماء عزائزة أن تقرأ من أشعارها، وسمح للمؤلفة البولندية أن تقرأ من أعمالها، وسمح لسوزان أبو الهوى أن تعالج تجربتها المرة في محاولة العبور من خلال مطار ليد.
كسر الحواجز، ليس فقط الحواجز اللي احنا بنقطعها كل يوم، ولكن كانت الفكرة كيف يمكن للكاتب انه يتوسع بكتاباته وان يكسر الحواجز بمعنى النمطية بالكتابة.
The other event was themed on the sacred and the profane. If I look at the sacred as that which is beautiful, and the profane is injustice and that which is ugly, I think here in Palestine we have that dichotomy between the ugliness of injustice and of the occupation, countered by the beauty of the writers who turn their work into something sacred.
إذا في موضوع واحد جمع بين الكل هو معالجة ما أسميته بالله بطل، يعني الحياة اليومية بدقائقها، وقدرة الأدب على تثوير وتحفيز وإثارة طبيعة الحياة اليومية بشكل جذاب وفعال ومميز.
I was really delighted by the welcome I've had everywhere. People so thrilled to meet me and to ask me my story and to show me parts of their lives.
I think this festival, the Kalimat Literary Festival, has gone very, very well. It has filled a gap that was very apparent this year in the life of Palestine and literary tradition here.
أنا برأيي إنه في فلسطين اليوم نوع من الثورة الثقافية خصوصاً للجيل الجديد.
أنا كثير سعيدة إني موجودة بهذا المهرجان وإني أنا جزء منه، بتأمل إنه كمان يستمر.
And I really must say that, you know, this was amazing. This was the first edition, the first trial pilot event, if you like, of this festival. Hugely ambitious to do it in 5 different locations. Quite extraordinary how well everything has gone in every way, in terms of the audiences, in terms of the resonance that the festival has had, in terms of the writers, both those who are from Palestine, those who've come from outside, the way that they have been, I can see the way they've been briefed and informed about the context and the way their sessions have been prepared. It's been done very, very professionally.
Last but not least, I'd like to thank the people who made this possible on a financial basis as well as organizationally. The British Council of Palestine, the Friedrich Ebert Stiftung, the Institut Français Jerusalem, the Goethe Institute in Ramallah, and also with the support of Al-Qattan Foundation. We would also like to thank all the institutions across Palestine who hosted our events, the Palestine Heritage Museum, Nablus Public Municipal Library on the second night, the French-German Cultural Center, Dar al-Kalimat in Bethlehem, and Fattoush in Haifa on the final night.